Yeah, I got my first birthday cake at 28 years old. I've been waiting for this for the longest time and I thought I might die before it happened. I have never really gone out of my way to buy myself a cake. I know some people do that, which is okay, but I felt it would be more special if someone surprised me with one. And I'd been waiting for all these years. My parents never did, not out of hatred or anything. They don't celebrate their birthdays either. My mother doesn't even know when she was born, which is a bit strange because I'm like, we are not in the medieval era where you don't know when you are born. Like you're not that old. You can't be. I know when I was born, some 100 people here, some 100-year-old people know when they were born. So how do you not know when you were born? Because I asked her, like, I don't know. I was like, then ask your mother. And she's like, even my mother doesn't know when I was born. She doesn't know even when she was born as well. So then I was like, check your birth certificate. It's like, I don't have a birth certificate. Like, where on earth were you born? I know we are in a third world country, but that's a bit extreme to not know when you're born. She doesn't have a birth certificate, so like I asked her to go check in the hospital where she was born. She's like, I was born at home. I wasn't born in a hospital. I thought those days ended, but yeah, that's it. My dad knows when he was born. He has one childhood photo. I think he has a birth certificate. I've never seen it. But yeah, birthdays are not a very big thing for them. They don't celebrate them. They forget. I'm the one who reminds them that it's their birthday when I'm wishing them a happy birthday. But I used to take my birthday seriously, and I used to take it like a special day. Like the sun would feel brighter and warmer. The wind was chilly and smooth. The ground just felt nice, and my room felt more lively. I know it's just an illusion. For some reason, these things feel like facts when they're happening. But taking a look at it, it's just a normal day. It's not. It's just like any other day. I don't know how seriously you take birthdays yourself. Maybe you go all out with parties and inviting friends and all that. But I've always celebrated my birthday alone. So I would remind my parents it's my birthday because they would forget. And then they would probably buy me a soda with some nice cupcake or something like that. Or some fruit. I remember the last time they bought me something was some fruit juice. But I had never had a cake, an actual birthday cake in my entire life. So I'd like to thank my therapist, psychologist. Her name is Ivy, and she brought me my first cake ever while I was in a mental hospital. So she used to do these things where if someone's birthday was approaching, she would order for a cake for them, and she was just that kind of person, and I appreciated it. I didn't tell her anything about it being my first time, but I was glad. I was happy. I celebrated with my fellow patients who are undergoing some mental health problems. I cut the cake and some photos and videos were taken. I don't have them. I don't even remember who took them. And I ate my first cake with my name on it and some candles. There were not 28 candles at that time. I think it was one or two candles. Uh, I guess 28 was too many candles to put. So I blew the candles and I was happy. I'm not going to say it was underwhelming, but I, I, I expected to feel something greater by having a birthday cake. I remember the last time someone was planning my birthday for me was about 11 years ago. And they weren't planning for a cake, they were planning for us to have a pizza party and drinks. It never really happened because I think they were waiting for me to organize that, and they were going to bring the pizzas and the drinks. But I didn't know how to organize one. So when my birthday came, I did as I always do. I didn't tell anyone. I didn't talk to anyone. I didn't receive any happy birthday messages or anything like that. But that was a usual birthday for me. I guess my friends, I don't know how to describe them. Sometimes I don't know. They're ironical, ironical, sarcastic. Because I remember one or two times I never told anyone what my birthday is, but somehow someone figured out it was my birthday and they told everyone. So everyone was wishing me happy birthday and everything. It didn't feel good because they didn't know. They got a notification from my Google account. Somehow my Google account sent a notification to my friends that it was my birthday. So they wished me a happy birthday. Then they said they invited me for some food. We cooked some ugali and some beef stew. But then it was my birthday. I had to chip in for the food, and I was also the one cooking. So I don't know. I didn't know how to feel about that. I felt like they were underperforming on that day because they were seated down watching TV while I was cooking for them during my birthday. Like this looks worse than a normal day. There are days when I sit here and you cook, but now I'm the one cooking and it's my birthday. It doesn't feel that special, but it felt special when I got a cake. It was a great day for me. I really appreciate the people who made this happen. I know it might not sound like a big thing, but when you have never seen a cake for 28 years of your life, seeing one in front of you and it's yours. I mean, I've seen other people's cakes. I've attended some other people's birthday celebrations where they had cakes and I ate some of it. I've also gone to weddings which have cakes, but a cake with my name on it, that was something else. That was a completely new feeling. And a year later, I thought that would be the last one. A year later, I'm now in a halfway house, and for my 29th birthday, I got another cake with my name on it. I guess at this point, I was beginning uh, to get used to the feeling of having a cake. And yeah, my parents never really had any cakes for their birthdays. They forget their birthdays. I don't know how my brother does with his birthday. I've never talked to him about it. But it's great. It's great to celebrate your birthday. I don't know how you celebrate your birthday yourself. Maybe you're like me. Maybe you're even older, like my parents in their 50s and such, and have never had a cake. I don't know if you would appreciate if someone decided to bring you a cake. I know there's a song we sing during birthdays here in Kenya. Hii ni keki sio ugali. Now this is cake, not ugali. So I mean, if ugali is all you can get, as long as it's something you can cut with friends and enjoy, that's okay. As I told you during my previous birthdays, we cooked ugali, and it's okay. It's not every day that you get to eat some nicely made ugali and beef stew. You can also get a smaller cake. You don't have to get a cake that is fully decorated with your name on it. Although as I'm getting older, I don't find birthdays to be that important. I know I used to get this feeling that it's a special day, like the clouds were lower, the sun was higher, the wind was nice and smooth, the ground was all paved, the grass was thinner, or something like that. But it's just another day. I used to feel that way about Christmas too. Like it was a special day until I spent it alone. There's a year, I think it was 2016. I had to spend my Christmas all alone. No family, no friends, no one. And It didn't feel special anymore. It felt like the worst day of my life. I was literally angry at God Himself. I remember praying very angrily during that Christmas. Why God? How can you let me be all alone during Christmas? I thought this was your day. A day for people who believe in you, a day for people who trust in you, a day for people who have faith in you. And yet you let me spend it all alone without anyone to celebrate it with. No one invited me out anywhere. I had not planned anything or invited anyone. So it was alone. So I think that's the same feeling I get during birthdays. Like it's my day. I forget that there are probably, let's see, there are 8 billion people in this world, and there are like 365 days in a year. So let us say there are about 20 million people with the same birthday as you in this world. And thinking of it that way, it's not that special over there. There are 20 million other people right now who feel that this is a special day for them. So it's not as great. In my entire life, I've only found one person who shares a birthday with me, and it felt like finding my soulmate at that time. I couldn't believe it. Someone shares the same birthday as me. It was not even the same year. Yeah, she was about 3 years older than me. But just sharing the same day, finding someone you share the same day and find it special was something great. In the future, I don't know how I'll celebrate my birthdays in the future. In the past, I have planned events. I remember planning for me and friends to go out to a shooting range or an axe throwing place, all that, and enjoy our time there and all that. But it never came to fruition. I got very sick during that birthday that I was planning, and I couldn't go through with the plans. But yeah, it was a great day. Thanks to the two people who made my birthday great with some cakes with my name on it. Like it was a pleasant surprise because I wasn't expecting it, especially because my family itself has never bothered to do it. And my friends also have it. I don't know whether they celebrate their birthdays. Some of them live like me without really celebrating their birthday. So I will not fault them. That's normal for them. But there are some who do that for their own birthdays, but they never did for mine. I'm not angry. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying it 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 might feel a little better when someone brings you a cake. It shows you something. The people who brought me cakes for the last two times are not people I have known for long, or I would say people I'm close with. They're just people who felt uh, that during my birthday I needed to feel like I was special because it's one day in a year when you feel special, and everyone deserves to feel special once in a while. If you cannot afford it, however, it's not a big deal. At least I don't think it is. Uh, if if a soda is the most you can, I used to enjoy it when my mom bought me a Fanta that time, and it was my birthday, and some a cupcake or something like that. I would feel good. I'd feel good. It's not a cake, but it's something. It's something to show that I remember you're somewhere back at the back of my mind. And even when they don't remember, I see people making a big deal out of people forgetting their birthday. Like I see these pranks where someone acts like they have forgotten their partner's birthday, and it becomes a whole circus. Like, how can you forget my birthday? You don't love me, you all that. I think I would be telling everyone they don't love me. That's how I saw things. Especially my parents, I expect them to. But I guess you can only love someone as much as you love yourself. And if a kick is not something you do for yourself, and it doesn't really make sense to do it for someone else. Thanks to everyone for making my birthday feel wholesome.